Hi, I'm Dana and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and today I'm doing a from sold to ship video. So these are the items that I sold from Monday through Sunday, February 7th through the 13th. And I made 18 sales and sold a total of 21 items. Okay, so the first item that sold for me this past week was this marine layer classic fit lightweight cotton shirt in natural pop stripe. It was a size large, and I actually had it for quite a while. I would say about maybe about 4 months. It sold for $35. My Poshmark fees, which are 20%, and my cost of goods, which was $1.50. I purchased this over at the Goodwill bins, and my earnings were finally $26.50. The next item was this ski jacket. It was a vintage head ski jacket, and it actually had a fleece jacket inside that you could zipper out, and so it was actually like a 2-for-1 jacket, and it was really well made, and I'm very happy that it sold. It sold for $25. After fees and cost of goods, I made $18.50. This was an Eileen Fisher organic straight leg jeans, or actually pants, and they were in a size 14 petite. I probably sold in about 3 months, and it did sell for $50, which was my full asking price. After fees and cost of goods, I made $38.50. So this was my very first Depop sale, and I recently started a Depop closet or account, and I put certain items that I thought would appeal to the Depop crowd, and this True Religion jacket was one that I thought that they would like, and it got quite a bit of likes, and it sold pretty quick. I would say like within a week. So this jacket, let's see, I had listed it for $90, and thinking that I would offer free shipping, and it did sell for $70. So the cost of the shipping was quite high. It was $16.10. So after everything, I made $43.24. So this next item is this really pretty peasant blouse, the brand called The Great, and I got this at the bins. It sold for $60, which was my full asking price. The cost of goods were $1.50. I finally earned $43.24 on this item. This actually was a little bit scary because I brought it home and I washed it. And usually when I wash things, I put them in the delicate cycle. And then when I pulled this out, to get ready to ship, I noticed that there was a stain on it. And I was like, oh my God, I hope I can get the stain out, because I didn't see it. I didn't disclose it. So I did do, I did a hand wash to it. And luckily the stain was removed. So got a nice love note from the buyer. So that was really nice. This was a really nice suede leather blazer jacket that I also found at the bins. It was a size 1X. And I had this for quite a while, I would say about 4 months or so. And I was able to sell it for $30. After all my fees and things, I made $22.50. So the next item that sold was these Good American dark gray high-rise jeans. And these sold for $56. I think I listed them for $70. I got an offer for $56 and I accepted. I thought that was a really fair offer. And so after fees, I made $43.30. Next were these men's Lucky brand jeans. And I have really good luck with selling Lucky brand jeans for men. Actually, I don't think I've sold a woman's jeans yet. So I do like to pick up the men's jeans when I can. These were from the bins, and I sold them for $35. And that was my asking price. And that's what I've been finding so far with the men's Lucky brand is I put them up, I list them for something that is a fair price. I think $35, and people will outright buy them, which is great. And let's see, this Lucky brand, I made $26.50. So this next item is a Lululemon men's gray jogger sweatpants. And this one was interesting. I picked these up not too long ago, and they sold probably within a couple weeks. I had listed them for $80. I checked comps. It had good sell-through rate, and $80 seemed like it was fair to what other comps were charging. And I did get an offer, and it was pretty low. It was, I would say, I think it was about a $20 offer. I thought, well, let me just counter on this. And I think I offered, let's see if it was 80. I think I offered 45. And so we went back and forth negotiating, and finally it ended up at 33. And I've mentioned before that my latest strategy is that I would accept offers that were 50% and higher of my asking price. But looking just what we went through with all the negotiating, I decided to go ahead and accept at 33. This person seemed like he really wanted the joggers. So I thought, well, if somebody wants it that much and is willing to sort of persist, I thought, it's going to go to a good home. So happy with this sale. And I made $24.90. So these Ilana Khan jumpsuit, this jumpsuit was quite popular. I had never heard of this brand, so this is a new to me brand, and I found this at the bin, so it was $1.50. It's really an interesting piece. I also included some of the style photographs just to see, because kind of looks strange with the drop waist, drop crotch, but it does look super cute in the pictures. So this is just to give you an idea of this style. So these, let's see, I listed it at $150, and I did discover that there's missing a button like right in the middle, sort of like mid-chest area. So I did disclose that I would take the top button and sew it to the middle button so that the piece was at least wearable. And it did sell, and I got an offer for $125, and I was very happy with that offer. So I did accept. And I finally, after fees and everything, I made $98.50. So that was a great sale. And here is a cardigan, long cardigan that I picked up not too long ago, I'd say a couple of weeks ago. So this sold really fast, and I had never heard of this brand. Also, the materials were not anything special, but the factors that made me want to pick this up were that it was long line, and it had this floral print on it, along with this the stripe detail, and the colors were neutral. And it just seemed like a really nice piece. So I was really picking up for style. So I was very happy that it actually sold. I listed it for 30 and I got I think I sent out an offer and someone accepted for $24. And I made $16.20. So those items were from Monday through Thursday, and these next items were from the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the first sale on Friday was these pair of pleated baggy Zara jeans in this really nice light wash. And these pants are so cute. And I mentioned that, I really love picking up Zara, especially if it's a super cute, trendy style. And these sold really quickly. Probably about a week after listing. And I can actually check that, I think. Yeah, about a week. So happy about this sale. This sold for $32, and after Poshmark fees and my cost of goods, I made $24. So let's see, I'm gonna put this in here. I think I mentioned in a couple of videos that I wasn't planning on going to sourcing until I got my unlisted items listed. And so I have not gone sourcing or to the bins for over 2 weeks now. And it's actually been pretty great. I was really kind of worried about that because I thought that, I don't know, I just had this feeling like I'm missing out on, picking up some great items. I also worried that my sales were going to slow down because of this. But what I found was my sales have actually stayed pretty steady, and maybe even also kind of sped up a little bit, just because I'm not sourcing, so not bringing home new inventory that needs to get processed. I'm focusing on just listing the items that I have already on hand, and that's probably making the biggest difference. Okay. There, and then I have a tag. So I like to mention that I learned how to ship from watching McKenzie. She's a YouTuber, and she has a channel called Mcthriftzie, and she does these ship with me videos that are really fun and very, in my case, very educational. I learned a lot on her, how she ships things, what's, going to make it safely to the buyer. So yeah, and along the way, been doing things a little bit differently. But what McKenzie likes to use is this packing paper that you can just pick up for moving. And so I just buy mine at Home Depot, and then she uses a thank you sticker, but I like to fill out a little tag, thank you tag, and then I tie it with some hemp twine. And then So a viewer, Mimi, had mentioned that we can also get on the USPS website these little pouches for customs, and I go ahead and just trim out, I print out the label that I get from Poshmark, and I trim it out and I place it into the pouch. And I just wanted to show this because I figured out a little bit better system on how to use this this pouch. So I go ahead and I put the label in first, and then take off the sticker or the backing, and then just place it on your envelope or your bag. And it's pretty quick and easy. And also, you know, since we can get these items from the post office website for free, it does save a little bit money because I was using a lot of tape to tape this on to the package. So that is good. I also like to use these mailing envelopes. They're made out of this really strong material that doesn't seem to rip or tear. And they're also water resistant. On there. And then another thing that you can get from the USPS website is these stickers, and it can help reinforce things. So, like that. Okay. So, next item. Oh, so I also just purchased this this little shelving unit here, and I was looking for something for this back wall because it's really plain, and I found this over at Target, and a lot of the rattan things are really expensive, but this one was really affordable, so I went ahead and picked it up. And it's nice because it's useful because it holds tape and different things, so the new item. Okay, and then the next item is these Lululemon shorts, and they're in this really bright yellow, and they're running shorts. They didn't have a pull tag, and I couldn't find the size dot, so you know I had to rely on measurements. But I went ahead and listed this, and this got a lot of attention. So what I noticed is, as far as Lululemon goes, the running shorts are quite popular. And these sold for $32, and I made $24.10. So happy with this find. I was also surprised that these would sell even in winter, but I did notice that spring items are starting to sell, and I really noticed that when I took a whole bunch of stuff over to my local buy trade sell stores, and I tried to sell some things there, and they said they weren't accepting winter items anymore. So that was an eye-opener for me. So it really made me realize that I need to shift gears and, you know, start listing the spring items, which is another great thing about, you know, not thrifting this month, because over the months I've been, you know, picking up like spring and summer items, and I just been storing it, so you know it's been growing in my death pile, and I don't know, for me, just knowing that there's this pile that's growing and growing is kind of stressful. So I it's been nice, and I can actually focus in on getting those things listed. And one of the really awesome YouTubers that I love watching is Tata, and I noticed that she's doing a Thriftless February, and she's not thrifting for most of this month, and getting all these different things done. She kind of lists what she was focusing in on. But for me, it was fun knowing that there's somebody else out there who's kind of saying, hey, let's take care of business before going out and sourcing. And then what I've been focusing on is of course listing those items that haven't been listed yet, and organizing. I've also been taking items over to buy sell trades, and also whatever I don't sell at buy sell trades, or things that I feel like I don't want to list, I'll also go ahead and send it over to the RealReal and thread up, and that's another way to sell your items. So been doing all those things. What else have I been doing? Let's see. Oh yeah, and then cross listing. Like I said, I started a little Depop account. I also have a little Etsy shop as well, so been listing things there. And for Etsy, I've already had an Etsy shop because I design some items, t-shirts and leggings and things like that, and I sell them on Etsy. But I'd also decided to take some of my vintage items and also list them on Etsy as well. As well as my daughter, Kelsey, she makes these really cute earrings. I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing some right now. But I've been also listing her earrings as well as on Etsy and on my Poshmark as well. So it's been fun. She's really, I think she's really talented. She does some really great designs, and she does it as a hobby. So, and they're kind of like piling up and piling up, and she's giving them away. And I thought, well, why don't we just go ahead and list them and see how they do? So, trying that out. Okay, let's see. So, this is another item that sold that I'm really happy about, because I really do want to move out my winter items. And this is this awesome pea coat for men. It's in really great condition. I'm so glad that this is going to somebody. It's looks almost like brand new, and it's Calvin Klein, and it is wool. It's a wool blend. So this one sold for $45. And then what did I list it at? Let's see. I listed this for $70, and I got an offer for $45, and so that to me was, really great offer. I was happy with that, and I am really wanting to move winter items as well. So accepted the $45, and I made $36. So this was great. But it's hard because when you're at the bins, and my bins sells by the item as opposed to by the pound, so I'm even more inclined to pick up coats and jackets, and when they're in great condition, I love to pick them up, but it also does mean that I have to store them. So that's not so fun. So for larger things like coats and jackets, I'll use the large flat rate box, and you can order this on their website, but you can also pick this up at the post office. They usually have them there for you to pick up. And let's see. I also like to just add a little twine so that I can stick it onto the packing paper in the inside as well. So yes. Let's see. The other thing that I'm focusing on and trying to get listed and things is I'm also fixing some items that I've had in my fixing pile. So that's been good to get off my list as well. And a lot of these little repairs or things that need to get done don't take very long. They're quick and easy. But then when you have a whole bunch of them, it feels overwhelming. So yeah. So trying to get that done. And I actually did a video. It's going to be kind of this little new series of, and I call it Let's Fix It. And just me fixing certain items, and you can see how I do it, and would love to get comments and find out how you guys might do it as well, because everybody has different tips and tricks on how to do things. So that's what's really great about this community, is we can really learn from each other. So I love that. Also, since this is kind of a heavier coat, I'm going to just use the stick or two to reinforce these seams. Okay. So next is this next item is this belt. This kind of has a southwestern pattern on it, and it's leather, and it has a brass buckle, and I did take a little bit of Brasso and shined it up a little bit too. But it sold for $18, and I made $14.40. And I've had this one for a long time. I would say probably about 5 months or so. But it's a nice belt, and I'm happy that it's going to a new home. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Okay. I'm going to try to use this small flat rate box and see how this works. Put this way. Yeah, I think it'll fit. So make sure. Now's a good time to maybe just give a shout out to a few people, and wanted to give a shout out to Ashley Gibson, and she's an awesome reseller YouTuber. She has a channel, and I'll link it below. But she just sent me a comment and gave me some really nice words of encouragement. So thank you so much, Ashley. I really appreciate that. And yeah, check out her channel. I think she's she lives in Canada, so gives us kind of a different perspective on, you know, what's selling and things in a different country. So, I'd also like to give a shout out to some other people that, you know, leave me comments, which is wonderful. And, you know, I love reading through the comments and, you know, mentioning some great tips and things that you have. So thank you so much to Maria Felicity, Mimi, Sujo, Seiko, Juby, Yoko, and Kelsey, Justin, and Just Got a Nose. I hope that I got it right. Just Got a Nose. And, you know, as well as, you know, thank you all who have subscribed. I really appreciate that. And just a little shout out. So thank you. So I think I'll put this in here. I think it'll be okay. It doesn't seem like it's rattling around. Yeah, since I haven't been sourcing, you know, I've been having more time, and not only time, but just, I guess there's like not this heavy weight constantly on my shoulders. And, you know, reselling is, it's not an easy business. It's fun, but it's not easy. It's a lot of work, and it's constantly coming, and it's constantly, you know, going through and processing new items and shipping things out. So I think just having this little break of not sourcing has given me some space, which it's been really nice, actually. Just do this one. So this next one was is a bundle, and I this past weekend I decided to turn on that feature in Poshmark about the discounted bundles. So when I watch McKenzie's channel, I'm just always in awe on how much bundles she actually sells. And so then she mentions that, you know, she does I think the special bundle discount thing. So I decided to try it and see. And so I have this new 15% off of bundles of 3 or more items. So shortly after I set that up, I did get a bundle sale, so pretty exciting. And so what this person bought was the Willie Nelson t-shirt, which I love. It's "Have a Willie Nice Day." And I'm going to just fold it back up. Yeah, like this. Also, she bought the Indian motorcycle t-shirt. There's this one day where I went to the bins and I just found an abundance of t-shirts, so I'm really happy that she bought these two. And let's see, shirts there. And also, she sold one of Kelsey's earrings, which is really exciting. And if I can open the box. Yeah, here it is. So these earrings are made out of polymer clay, and Kelsey does all these different techniques, but they're super pretty. And this pair is called Ocean Reflections, so very exciting. So I'm going to send this out. I think I just put in this little box so that it's protected. And how should I wrap these? I was going to put it in this just because I didn't want, yeah, like that. I need to do a little stuffing a little bit. So I wonder, how is everybody's February going? How's sales and sourcing? Hope it's going well. I think I've heard that traditionally January and February are a little bit slower months, which is understandable. And I guess probably things pick up a lot in spring. So let's see that about that. Yeah, just a few days ago we had, I'm over here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we had kind of like a heat wave. So it was just beautiful and gorgeous. It was like, I don't know, it was about 75 degrees. And, but then today is chilly, so kind of went back to our winter weather. Okay, so this bundle, it sold for $47, and the t-shirts, the way I kind of broke it down was the 2 t-shirts sold for $19 each, and the earrings sold for $9. And so after cost of goods and fees, I made $37.60. So actually, Kelsey and I made. Okay, so this Free People jacket sold, I think it took me a while to list this jacket, but after I listed it, it probably sold in like 2 days, very, very quickly. It's this denim jacket, long line, with all this embroidery detailing. and also sherpa fleece lined. And this is one of the items that I wanted to focus in on because the sherpa, because of wear and washing, it became sort of matted down, and it wasn't as soft as it used to be. So I watched some YouTube videos on how to sort of revive this, sort of the deep pile fleece. And so I went ahead and worked on this jacket for a while, and I was able to make it look a lot better and feel a lot better too. So that was, I think it was worth the effort. And hopefully the buyer is happy with this. This jacket had a really great sell-through rate, and also the comps, they ranged anywhere from like $175 to $500. So it seems like it was a pretty desirable piece. And I'm gonna just, let's see. I'm just gonna brush, one last brush to the collar to just make it a little bit more fluffy and soft, fluffy and soft. Right. So this jacket sold for, so my asking price was $150, and I got an offer for $135, and I thought that was a really great offer, so I accepted, and I made $108. So really happy with this sale. This jacket I did also picked up at the bins, and it was one of those, wrong thing. It was one of those items that I saw sort of in a corner of the bins, and I just reached over and grabbed it real quick because I had a feeling that it was going to be something good. So I think, the bins are really, really a great place to source. And also, even when you're sort of a beginner reseller, you can take chances and try different items, and you're not, your cost of goods is so low. But it can kind of wear on you because, it is very competitive. Things tend to move quickly, and it can become kind of physical. Not physical, just standing up and moving mountains of clothes. It can be really tiring and strenuous. So it can take a lot out of you, but it's it's, you kind of have to think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to be there for 3, 4, or 5 hours or something. I better bring water, maybe a snack, things like that. Just kind of be prepared. There. I mentioned that I'm a bin shopper, and I don't tend to like to shop at the regular thrift stores or at buy-sell trades very much. But I think when I do go, I'll try to pick up a few items, or an item or two, and it's nerve-wracking because you're paying up a little bit more for it, but you can find some really great things, and also it's not as hectic, so you can sort of shop at a nice pace. You can see things very clearly because they're all in the racks and things, which is nice. So okay, so next item is this Eileen Fisher linen long skirt, and I think it's even yeah, it's new with tags as well. So the manufacturer suggested retail price is $110, and it's in really great condition. And I've had this in my death pile for a very long time. And I finally decided to, go ahead and list it, and it sold right away. So that's really great. It let's see, what was my asking? So my asking price was $50, and it sold for $40, and I made $30.50. So that's good for me. I will take it. There. Yeah, so I have a bunch of linen that I need to it's so wrinkled. I feel like I need to break out my my ironing board, because it's so wrinkled, and I don't have one of those heavy duty steamers. I just have like a handheld one. So I think for my linen pieces, I'm going to need to iron and get those listed pretty soon. So this coming spring will be my first spring season as a reseller, and it'll be interesting to find out like what are the big seller items. I'm guessing that it might be dresses. Oh, oops, let's put this in. Dresses, maybe outdoor gear, outdoor wear might be a big one. I don't know, swimsuits. Do people sell a lot of swimsuits? I picked up actually a pair of Lululemon swim trunks that sold really quickly, so yeah, that was a good sale. Okay, so this one is here. Last item sold were these Keen sandals. So these I actually did pick up at a Goodwill store, and they cost me $10, and they're very clean. and I actually did clean them even more. So these are in really great condition. They're size 8, and I sold them for $35, and I made $28 from this sale. So yeah, let's try that. Okay. Oh, Sven, do you want to go out? Okay. Oh, so my dog wanted to go out of the room. Let him out there. Yes, my dog Sven is my constant companion. So I am getting close to like finishing up my death pile, which is amazing. You know, another thing that is keeping me from, you know, sourcing is that I don't want to have too much inventory, and you know, I don't know if that's a great strategy or not, but I just feel like I want to try to move the inventory that I have so that I don't need to you know, have to make more storage. So right now I have 15 bins, and it's what, 6 women's bins, 3 men's, 2 jeans, 1 sort of miscellaneous, and then 2 accessories and 1 fleece. So that's kind of what I'd like to stay at. And I also have a small closet where I keep like the winter coats and jackets too. So I'm gonna just go ahead. I think I might try to throw this in there too, so it doesn't move around too much. Yeah. So that's what I am hoping, you know, and that way I can keep track of my inventory and, you know, keep track of everything. I just, also that way it kind of encourages me to, you know, move things out and not overbuy. So anyways, so that's it for now. And as far as what I made, so the total sales was I made $927.20, which is actually a really amazing week for me. You know, that's more than what I thought I would make. After fees and cost of goods, my earnings were $682.84. So I actually had a really great week. You know, I only had 18 sales, but I did sell 21 items. You know, I had that one bundle, my first bundle sale, so that was exciting. And yeah, so anyways, you know, would love to hear from you guys. Please leave me a comment, and if you like this video, please subscribe, and you know, think about giving me a thumbs up. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.